What's going on, guys? It's been a couple of, well, hell, it's almost been 5, 6 days now. And I kind of just did a bunch of work without recording it on the 240. I still have some issues to work out. I'm leaking coolant from somewhere, which is inevitable. I changed out a lot of lines. I had the intake off, yada, yada, yada. I also had a big goof. I don't know how to put it, but I stripped the oil line for the turbo. I stripped it in the block. So my issue is I pulled all the threads out of the block. There's still probably 5 threads in there. So I ordered a longer banjo bolt for this piece. I'm crossing my fingers that this will work for me. I'll put a bunch of thread tape on it and I will never look at it again as long as it doesn't leak. So right now, that is the problemo. I have the fenders on, I have the hood on. I don't have the bumper on yet, just because I could care less at the moment. It is a little wet out, but we are gonna go for a drive today. This is the car. It is together. Still the white turd. I didn't paint it at all other than the engine bay. It's funny, you can see a little yellow overspray. Even though I bagged the car when I sprayed it, it still got everywhere. It's inevitable. Even at the shop that I work at, we still get overspray. But anyways, I'm gonna take this thing for a spin. The alignment's junk right now, so I have to take it out to my buddy Aiden so we can get an alignment on it. But for right now, I just want to take it around the block, enjoy it for a second, and try to figure out where this coolant leak is. Hopefully when we get back, it'll do a little bit of pissage and I can find out where this leak is. I'm hoping it's at a spot where it's easily accessible, but I mean, right now, you can see the coolant on the ground a little bit. Granted, I got a mess everywhere from just 6 months, 8 months of just messing with this thing. But yeah, we got the Ebisu 2 fingers there, really tall in the back. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it as high as possible because there's a lot of nice parts underneath now. I don't have a bunch of rust or anything, so I'm not trying to scrape this thing on the ground. I want to be a nice, reliable drift car. So I'm gonna move the Subaru out of the way. I'm gonna warm this puppy up and we are gonna go for a drive. Maybe even a little bit of skiddage. Not quite sure yet. Brand new clutch, I'd like to break it in, but it's a competition clutch. You really gotta break it in? You really? You'll see. All right, let's see if we have any
All
oil
right.
leaks.
So far, so good. No leaks that I can see visibly. I put cardboard down underneath the car. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute, see if we see a puddle or with little drips. If it's little drips, I'm not worried about it right now, but I'm gonna go inside, get a drink, chill out for a second because it is humid out here. Yeah, like unbelievably humid. So I'm gonna go inside real quick, check everything out, or chill out, then I'll come back, check it all out, pull the cardboard out from underneath and see if there's any leaks. Fingers crossed that they're not major. Just want to go out and have a little fun in this. That 2-minute little drive around was just around the block. I forgot how much this diff makes noise. It is so loud and so obnoxious, especially the wind down. I don't know what's going on back there. Don't really care. As you guys know, I have that diff right over there along with all of the goodies for it underneath of it. So one of these days here soon, I'm going to get that sent out, get that built, and then throw that in the back of this. If anything, it might be a winter project just because of how soon the season is ending. It sucks up here in the Northeast, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to quit blabbering and come back out in a couple of minutes.
We're out here on a busy road. Well, I want to say it's busy, but it's a main road. My oil pressure looks like it's at 50 psi, at 2,500 RPMs. Air fuels are around 14.5. On the leaner side of 15 sometimes. Haven't really hit much boost. I haven't really gone crazy with it yet. I just want to make sure it's okay. I'm really concerned about that turbo feed oil fitting. Sorry for all the wind noise and everything. It's like I said, it's hot. But we're gonna stop by my buddy Shane's house. He needs help with his EM1, so we're gonna check that out real quick. Show him the car. But yeah, so far so good. Temps are a little low as far as the coolant goes. Been driving for probably 5 minutes now, but I also don't have a bumper on, so we'll see how that goes. You can hear that diff winding down. It sounds like it's about to blow. It sounds so rough right now. No turn signals too. I don't know what's going on with that. And the idle is choppy right now. Just hit about 5 pounds. It's not too bad. Felt good. I'm going to shut off the video for a second, get to my buddy Shane's house, look it over, make sure I'm not leaking anything, and hang out with him for a minute. Maybe I'll show you guys his build that he has. Alright guys, so took it down the street, went to my buddy's house, did probably about 30 minutes of driving. So far so good. I looked under the car just as soon as I parked it. Nothing is really leaking under there yet. I do have a piece of cardboard under there just to make sure that when I come to it in the morning, it's not a bad leak. Because I know it's going to leak somewhere. It's inevitable. But I think I'm going to take it to work tomorrow. As long as everything checks out in the morning and everything looks good, we're definitely going to take this thing to work. As long as it's not raining too. That's a big thing. I cut out those tubs and now I don't want to drive it ever. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I know it's just, there wasn't much going on today, and really I've been slacking, guys. I'm not going to lie. I should have showed you guys the first initial drive up the block because there was so much excitement in that video. My buddy Mike helped me out with all the brakes and everything. We bled it in probably an hour, fighting it
along the way, just because I had a bad caliper and yada yada yada. But yeah, thanks a lot, Mike, for all your help, and all of you guys for all your support. All my friends that helped me out along the way. I couldn't have done it without y'all. So I am super stoked. I'm elated to have this thing on the road, and I cannot wait for the end of this month. We are going drifting at Evergreen. It's up in Drums, Pennsylvania. Super sick people to hang out with, and it's a 3-day event. I don't think we're gonna go Friday because I didn't take off, and I really should give them 2 weeks. So anyways, we'll probably be up there Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to be shredding some tires. I have a bunch of tires here. I got to get some of these mounted on some wheels. These are a little too grippy for the diff that I have right now, so I'm going to take those to work, put those tires on it, and put some new tires on the other white wheels that I have. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. I already said that, but I'm officially ending it here. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.